It was Paul who said bad company corrupts good character. Apparently, the church of Corinth was being led astray regarding the truth of the resurrection of Jesus, which is a vital part of our faith. Where did the Corinthian Christians get their strange ideas about the resurrection? These ideas that Paul spent years trying to correct? They probably got this bad thinking by associating either with Jews who did not believe in the resurrection, or by associating with pagan and Greek and the philosophical types who did not believe in the resurrection. In Acts 17:32, it says, Paul was mocked and laughed at for preaching the resurrection, so it's very clear that this message was not accepted by the world. It's bad enough that these associations affected their thinking on an important matter like the resurrection, but this bad company could corrupt far more. Through this letter of the Corinthians, Paul is dealing with all sorts of moral problems: envy, divisions, pride, immorality, greed, irreverence, and selfishness. Does it sound familiar? Can we relate today? And how much of this came because the Corinthians kept bad company? In other words, how many of them were negatively influenced because they hung around the wrong crowd? So what is the lesson from this? How are we to handle this? Well, Romans 12:2 speaks clearly on how we are to handle this. Paul writes, don't copy the behavior and the customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn God's will, which is pleasing and perfect. My friends, by hanging with the wrong crowd, you are being conformed to this world. And when God is saying, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, God is saying, stop allowing the customs of this world to influence you. We must let the word of God shape our thinking and our actions, not the bad company of this world. We must be very careful who we surround ourselves with. As I always say, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.